We have 14 players. I think that means we should do 3 Mafia.
Okay.
2 kill power until they're down to 2 Mafia. Except for the first night. First night is going to be 1 kill only, so we don't have 2 people who are very sad.
Is you saying that there's a kill immediately?
Since we have a lot of time, can we just do a day with no kills for once in our life? Because someone here is not going to get to play. And
It's up to
there's
you.
only 1 Mafia game.
It's only one Mafia. All in favor of having a day 1, a day 0?
I think, yeah.
We just gotta like
Just let everyone play.
It's gonna be so sad for some of them.
Yeah.
just shorten the discussion.
Because this is probably the only game of Mafia that's gonna happen, and a lot of people here this is their first time.
Why?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a couple tonight. We have plenty of time.
Wait,
We're
can we
gonna do
play
a
multiple
couple.
games of Mafia today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
We could just shorten the discussion time.
For the culture, baby.
The discussions always drag on too long.
About an hour.
We also need to do a name round.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
You should just turn around. Yo, B-bats, just turn around.
Oh yeah. Hello, I'm this kid.
Melee's different now.
Yeah. I'm 19 years old, which means some of you have been playing this game since before I was born.
You just made everyone feel old.
Yeah, exactly. And just because of that, I'm down for this.
You're dead first, bud.
I know what happens to the person who talks at the beginning of the horror movie. I'm so fucked.
That's a great call, dude.
I heard it out.
You're dead. You're gone, dude.
I always got game 2, and I'll shut the fuck up for game 2. Game 2, I'm behind the couch. No one sees me.
12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, I'm goated. I'm smart. Okay, here's how it's going to go. If you have a black card, you are town.
Correct.
If you have the black king, you are the investigator. If you have the black queen, you're the healer. Does anyone not know how those roles work?
Yeah, can you review that?
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, just to explain. So the healer, every night I'm going to come around and ask you if there's somebody you want to heal. You can protect that person from being killed by Mafia. Just point to the person you want to heal. You can't heal the same person back-to-back rounds, but you can heal yourself. Okay. Investigator, same deal. Point to someone you want to investigate. I will tell you whether they are town or Mafia. I'll go T for town, M for Mafia. Vigilante, you get 1 bullet for the entire game. You can use it to kill any player
Oh
you
wait,
want.
which card's a vigilante? Because I said queen. And
Yeah, so Queen's healer, king is investigator. Sing it with me. The ace of spades is the vigilante. No one?
I don't know that one.
I how'd you think we were gonna get to the ace of spades?
I thought I made it a thing now.
We were supposed to catch on to
I'm
that?
upset.
Thank you for your hard work.
Chat knows.
Me too, I was expecting that.
Jack, my friend.
Someone in chat knows about the ace of spades.
Wait, are we live right now?
Yeah, we are live.
Wait, what?
Red Mafia.
Red cards. Red face cards are
Ace is
Mafia.
Vigilante.
Yes.
King is searcher.
Investigator, yeah.
Queen is healer.
Why
Queen's
don't we
healer.
just do Jack Vigilante and Ace Mafia? Like,
Hey guys, just sponsored
What the fuck are you talking
Don't
about?
even say it. It's gonna confuse people.
House rules. What's up?
The investigator person,
That's also in
how
the
you can
South.
like check if they're like town or mafia. Do you get like a limited amount of those?
You get 1 per night.
1 per night?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Ace of spades is Vigi.
Ace of spades is vigilante. We're gonna roll check after I hand out the cards, but just as a reminder: Ace of spades vigilante, black queen healer, black king investigator. If you have a black number card, you're town. If you have a red card, red face card, you're gonna be Mafia. Let's begin. Don't show your cards to anyone. Don't show cards, please.
Jack, what did you get?
Actually, that was
where's the fish?
No.
He's nowhere to be found.
Cards hidden, no peeking. I will.
Who's that?
Thank you.
Yeah, the VOD will be seen.
That's Ace Box.
Can we look at our card yet?
Your hat was down.
Go ahead and look at your cards.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then like put him down like on the floor probably. So that we can see.
You won't get me. I know what you do. All of you. All right. Roll check. Okay, everybody go ahead and put your head down. Mafia, look at me. If you have a red face card, you're Mafia. Look at me. There should be 3 of you. Thank you, Mafia. I would like now the investigator to look at me if you had a black king card. Healer, if you had the black queen card, look at me. Thank you, Healer. If you had the ace of spades, you are the vigilante. Please look at me. Thank you, vigilante. Okay. Yeah, let's begin. Let's go ahead and start off by just getting everyone's names. Heads up, heads up. We'll start over here.
Oh, and for new Mafia players, you can't look at your phone during the thing because it's on
Yeah,
top.
no phones.
Oh, okay.
I'm J-Mook. Hello.
Hi, Jamie.
I'm London.
I'm Marianne.
I'm Mac.
I'm HBox.
Iggy.
Dark Gen X.
Your expert? Your expert? Your expert?
I'm Deer.
I'm Blue.
B-Bats.
Bobby.
Toph.
It's the each next to each other. So.
You've got
Hey, guys, can you
Pikachu, right?
commentate?
Pikachu is the
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we did
I
names.
do have it.
Oh, that is a horrifying Pikachu.
That's a big one.
It looks like the meme of the Pikachu. You know, the,
One sheep is slightly ripped off.
VMAX.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be the meme of the meme Pikachu.
It probably is. Yeah.
Is that like the talking stick in this game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So if anyone has anything they want to say, okay.
Bobby's town aligned this game.
What?
That's all I have to say.
Wait, why?
Bobby's town.
Bobby's town.
Okay.
Perfect catch. Logan just does this. It's just
Logan always
soul
does.
reads, and
Logan always
sometimes
does.
they're just dead on.
Logan-
That's just how Logan plays.
Let's say
Logan always
50%
does
of the
about
time
me in
they're on.
particular.
50% of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually
I'm
good
just
odds.
explaining this.
Saying someone is town, you have an 80% chance of getting it right.
How do you feel, Bobby, about Logan?
I think I memed that Logan's always right, but in this case, yes, I'm down. He was right again.
Oh yeah.
He was right when I was Mafia, right?
Yeah.
That's what I recall.
I was right, I think, every round that we played together.
Yeah, and I'm excited to speak with all these new people. I'm not going to be able to rely on our old tricks, Toph.
That's right.
All these new players. What do you think about that?
I'm excited. I, for one, am excited to.
It'll be a fun game.
There's always this
Get
question.
in the game.
Do Mafia skills carry over among new groups of people? What do you think, Jira expert?
So I want to know why you're excited for this game. It seems like you have a lot planned for what's going on. I'm not saying anything, but I don't know.
How was this?
I'm excited for this game because, I've never played Mafia with people such as yourself, Jira expert. And I think it's just very fun to, in Melee, they say every net play Falco plays the same. But in Mafia, no 2 players play the same. And so it's just going to be a fresh experience. But I have nothing planned because I don't even have a power roll. I'm just a normal town.
Just normal town.
Normal town.
I think yeah, I saw you raise your hand.
I'll give it to Jamie first.
Alright. So obviously this is my first game. Amongst you guys, I've watched Mafia a ton, so I've known some certain habits for people who are Mafia. So I'm kind of excited to participate and kind of watch out and see what kind of data I can get.
Useful.
Useful data, for sure. Yeah.
What specific habits have you observed?
His guys have been fucking ridiculous.
Sheep players.
The one that was a good one. A lot of people, depending on whether they're Mafia, whether they're cop, they tend to either over-explain their role or kind of participate just for the sake of not being the one who kind of lurks in the shadows, stays kind of quiet. So ultimately, I'm trying to pay more attention to those who are a little too talkative, or are just trying to throw out baseless claims, or people who are kind of trying to stay low.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed for the first time players, if they're first timers and Mafia, the odds of them going out of their way to raise their hand to speak is like super duper low. So I am paying attention to everyone who's not wanting to say anything right now. You raise your hand, sorry. But that's
Wow.
easy, Tiger. Yeah, but Essentially, yeah. One of the main rules: if there's no one contributing information, they are less of an asset and more of a threat to the town. I always feel.
I was gonna get a feel for some of the quieter players at the moment, and I think it's interesting that Blue, you raised your hand immediately after HBox pointed out that the quiet players who are Mafia typically don't try to talk. So I just want to get your
Almost defensively.
That's juicy.
So I raised my hand for him to throw it to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Because I wanted to like bring input to the conversation.
Okay.
And then he didn't throw it to me, and that's why everybody laughed.
I saw it.
I wasn't being sus.
I saw it.
No, I think he was kind of talking like a lawyer, and so was he.
Alright, can you?
Blue, can I just say
What do you
something?
want to
really quick?
Who's first?
You're gonna follow the order.
Someone.
Sorry.
I don't remember.
I think Gen X, when they're Mafia, have this habit of like accusing people that are newer to the game. So I might watch out for that. They're very schemy. I don't like Toph in particular.
Wait, as a player? Wait, in Mafia or in life?
No,
I think you're alright.
Holy shit.
Let it out.
I think the most
Airing your grievances?
despite all of this, I think the most suspicious player by far is Bundun.
Dude, I don't even know how to play. I could have any card,
Textbook.
and I have no idea what to do. That's just the truth.
What were the words you just said?
Is this your
I don't know how
first,
to play.
is this your first game of Mafia?
Yeah.
That is also a textbook example of someone defending themselves whenever they're new to Mafia and they are Mafia.
Page 3, section 5. Yeah.
Dude, I got nothing. I don't know how to play. That's just the honest truth.
What are you
I
learning?
promise.
You're learning how. You're playing right now, so
I'm
you
playing.
know how
I'm
to play.
talking. I'm learning. I'm adapting.
The only thing I'm worried about is that so far everything Logan has said is kind of, we're just kind of have to go off his word. So I've never played Mafia with anyone here, but that's just something that I'm not sure how I feel about it. Even if you are right 50% of the time, you could just be talking out of your own ass and just hoping to God he's right.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, here's my take. I just trust Logan, and I don't know why. I think it's that, you know. You see,
They're both Mafia.
yeah. I've never seen someone be able to sleep on the job that well. Who hasn't been honestly who hasn't been innocent. Oh, okay, all right. I'll get the stare. Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, no, I trust you, Logan. I think your reads are right. I think we'll go by them. That's all you.
You said earlier that when you raised your hand when Xbox was talking, you wanted to say something, but you never actually got to say what it was you wanted to say or contribute there. What was it?
You help.
If you want me to be like 110% honest, I was kind of about to start talking shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually not gonna say it. That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Why don't you say it?
Let's talk for like 2 more minutes.
Sure.
Here, all right.
Is there a reason that you don't want to say the thing you were going to originally say?
It was funnier in my head, and then when it was funnier in my head, and then I thought about it, putting it into practice, and it was.
You panicked.
It could be misconstructed bad, and I didn't want to give that vibe.
Really good
You
at
don't want the
throwing
Twitch clip.
Pikachu. Like we've had really accurate throws with Pikachu.
It's a good shape for throwing and catching. Something I just wanted to close loop on and kind of clarify was a question I had for you, Bobby. So that interaction, just to be clear, Blue had his hand up before HBox said the thing about how, like, was Blue
Not
reacting to
before
HBox?
Okay.
No, that was
I
definitely
can
a reaction.
clarify.
Yeah. Can you clarify that interaction?
Yeah, Hungrybox made his observation, and it seemed like Hungrybox was done talking, and yes, Blue raised his hand. It was sort of coincidental, it wasn't clear. But Hungrybox said, you know, whatever he said about people who don't raise their hands. Blue raised their hand either in response, probably in response, but also asking for the Pikachu.
Yeah. Well,
And
yeah.
HBox just kind of didn't throw it at the moment that I think many of us thought he was going to. And he just
Okay,
said,
I
hey,
saw
you
that.
have your hand up, haha, and then he started talking. So it was unclear what was happening.
So I guess my
I feel like
question.
Blue just wanted to say something.
Right. So my question is, from other people's perspectives who might have been watching Blue, because my angle makes it kind of hard to see. Was Blue actually reacting to HBox saying, "Oh, people don't raise their hand," or did Blue kind of already want to talk and it was just a coincidence?
I feel like he probably
You guys,
was,
I
but
guess, who saw that? Whole
I'm right next to him. I can just say, like, okay, I know you're very anxious about playing this game. So I do think that you raised in reaction out of fear, but knowing Blue, he's really nervous to play. So I would give him the benefit of doubt, at least on this one.
Funny though.
Yeah.
I'm getting like.
you're gonna build a case on top of evidence.
Oh wait, okay, I think you have.
I sweat. Ask the homies.
Can I get my town reads, or do you want to say
I
something?
think that you're.
My town read is blue.
No, I have my town reads, but
I think blue is town. I'm also nervous of their little dynamic over there because they bounce off each other so well.
Can we bounce off you?
Oh my god.
Is it not an asset for town if we bounce off each other well? I don't understand.
Haven't they been commentary partners for like a decade?
before I was alive, even, pretty sure.
What do you think, Bundan?
There's a lot of sexual energy going on. That's all I got from that interaction.
He blinked first.
Oh.
That's a crimson blur joke.
Okay.
What's up,
Couple
Justin?
of things. I think that Blue did raise his hand in reaction to H-Box, but not because he's Mafia, but because he didn't want to die early. I think he's town.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
The other thing, really quick, because we only have a little bit of time left, we have not heard anything from the man who doesn't stop or the controller goddess. So one of you speak. I'm just gonna toss it between you.
So, the first thing was brought up, new players often talk. The next point that was brought up is that Mafia, if they're new players, does talk. So we have conflicting information immediately right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much we can actually judge him for responding to that, considering there's like literally two conflicting pieces of info right off the bat. So like, if that's a suspicion thing, I don't know how suspicious that is.
Let's hear from Mac, and then I want to hear emotion, or else we're going to bed.
You know, when you're playing a game like this, you just gotta use all the information that's on the table. We haven't had much happen, but we did have H-Box mention that comment about people that don't raise their hands. They're usually guilty. And then immediately after that, frame one. Great tech skill, Blue.
There was not frame one.
Shout out to you.
You're exaggerating.
Frame one.
I think.
He raised his hand,
Let's not stop it.
and he wanted
I'm
to.
gonna raise my hand faster than that.
Well, Scar also, I'm getting a little suspicious. I had Pikachu and Scar's talking. It's a big deal.
Can Falcon players read each other?
I think I'm getting some Reed vibes right now. But that's what I have to say.
You want to have a motion? Oh. On God? What, you have a motion, or you want to talk?
Motion.
Okay. Yeah, who did you just say it?
Motion to kill Scar.
What?
Kill Scar. Do we have a second on the motion to kill Bobby Scar?
Can I like veto the motion?
Want a motion? Anybody else?
Seems like it's dead. We're gonna go to bed if there's nothing else.
Stray bullet.
Damn, sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, good night, everyone. Go to sleep, heads down, no peeking. Mafia, look at me, please. Please point to the person who you'd like to kill tonight. Just one person, remember. Thank you, Mafia. Heads down. Investigator, head up, please. Please point to someone you'd like to investigate. I'll do T for town, M for Mafia. Thank you, investigator. Healer. Please point to the person you'd like to heal this evening. Thank you, healer. Vigilante. Would you like to expend your bullet? Thank you, Vigilante. Good morning, everyone. 30 VIP passes couldn't save Dark Gen X, huh? Oh, hey.
Oh boy.
Hey, Justin.
Wow.
Well played.
Iggy, how could you have done this? I can't believe it.
Hard reading
I
the
can't
chat.
believe it. It's just so cruel. How could you have done this, honestly?
Wait, can I think. Oh wait, you want to talk first?
Oh, I was just. How many kills does Mafia have?
One
One
per
night.
night.
First night they have one, so there's not two people eliminated right off the bat.
And there's three.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Did
three
we
decided.
Okay, I just want to say, I think Justin.
I thought we
It
decided.
was day zero.
That was
Day
That
I,
was
thought we-
zero.
I was about to say that right off the bat.
We did day zero.
Yeah, let me just say, I think Justin was going for the play of like, let me do something, like he knew that wasn't gonna work. He was going for something batshit. And the reason why is because that kind of draws attention to him, so the Mafia don't pick him. because he looks kind of weird. He looks kind of suspicious. So I'm willing to bet that the Mafia this game, at least 2 of them are people who are kind of knowledgeable enough about the game to have picked him. Because that's a weird pick if you're newer, because you're like, oh, he looks suspicious. He just did a motion that didn't work. I think I saw you first.
I think the other reason why they could have picked him off is to try to put some smoke on Scar, because he did just accuse him, which does lead me to believe that Scar is innocent, because as Mafia, I don't think they would take out the guy that would just accuse Scar right away like that.
Could the opposite not be true, though?
Also, mind
Because
game on top of a mind
It's
game,
both,
yeah.
right. They're either newer or they're crazy.
Bobby and I have played a lot of Mafia games in our past, and Toph as well.
Yeah.
I know a good body language for Bobby when he's Mafia or when he's Town. He's much more comfortable as Town. When he's Mafia, he's very tense. His shoulders, he starts sweating. You know, you can tell he gets a little more jittery. Starts yelling at his friends.
He did that to me.
He's got a flower in his thing. He's Town. All right. I trust him with all my heart. And also the play that Dark Genix did. You were mentioning that people who are more experienced in Mafia would probably do that. I thought that was a pretty stupid fucking play, if you ask me. But at the same time, when you mentioned the whole thing about the reverse psychology, I don't see Scar playing in that sort of method, and I think that more obvious thing happened. He was casting blame on Scar. Mafia said, obviously, let's not kill Scar. Put someone else on him to blame him, and it's like there. So I think it's pretty classic.
Also kind of have this like weird sense that like, I don't know, I feel like Dark Genix is kind of a memer, and I feel like going for him is kind of in and of itself sort of a meme play.
Right.
That's kind of the vibe I get from that kind of kill.
I have one more
Not
thing.
that you can read that much into who gets killed, but
Yeah, one more thing. By the way, when the day first started, immediately, Logan over here did a most ridiculous random thing and said, hey, why did you kill Scar? Just immediately...
Genix.
No. Sorry, Genix. Why did you kill Genix? And then I thought that was extremely random, and I'm not sure why that happened. My theory, low-key, is that if you two are Mafia, that would be a super thing that Mafia would never, ever do to throw us off the trail. Maybe you get him first, then you first.
So it was for a couple reasons. One, I thought before Iggy accused someone, I think it was Scar or something like that, and it felt like kind of weird to me. They've also been like relatively quiet, and I thought that like with like quiet players, like I did the same thing with like Bunda, and like randomly coming at them out of nowhere can usually like expose some body language or like anything like that, or maybe cause them to trip up.
I want to say that I did talk last round, and my actual accusation was that I didn't trust Logan.
Oh.
That's what I said. I didn't. I just don't like the fact that someone automatically tries to soul read. I just don't really have a response to someone that tries to do it back. I feel like they're trying to incite something. I think that any kind of reaction that I give off as soon as he says that will be negative. Whether I'm trying to defend myself or whether I just do literally anything, I feel like it can be considered suspicious, since especially not many people know me.
Gotcha. Okay. In the same way I was playing with him, and I have some like knowledge. My knowledge on Logan is that he's very unpredictable. Sometimes he just does things that make no sense at all, and sometimes it's genius. It's just he's like the most chaotic player here by far. I would say that right now. So careful with him, but also.
It was Dark Genix.
Huh?
It was Dark Genix.
Yeah. All right. It was. He's very chaotic.
Let's go for 2 more minutes.
Yeah, that type of like random interaction is really gonna get us like very good information, because, like you said, you know, it's just you're looking for some sort of like body language or like seize up or something like that, you know. That's valuable. I definitely value that. So.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you think about this, Jamie?
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I think it's important that we keep Logan not to like raise suspicion for him, because like Riyadh said that we need them for important data for this random like what do you think of this, like, and just have these like random calls, because eventually something will slip and we can kind of go from there. I remember the first instance with Blue, it was kind of like we were kind of like nitpicking like one single interaction, just create this whole web of like ideas of and intentions of like what that could be.
Okay, this is like kind of random, but I think that J-Book is the investigator and he might have investigated me, but it's kind of just out of nowhere. But like,
Even if he did, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
If you're right, that would be the worst.
You don't realize you think J-Book's
Like
so
basically,
dirty?
if you're right, it's very much it would be revealing nothing good for Talon.
Medic save J-Mook.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I mean, it would be okay.
No, I'm
If
calling Medic.
Logan doesn't think that, and they're saying
When
that.
you're pausing and you're holding it, it's making me want to talk. You are holding it. It is yours.
All right, I need
Throw
to
that somewhere.
before
We
before
need to hear from Deer
yeah,
before anybody.
or just to.
I think Rianne had her hand up. I think Rianne had her hand up first.
You don't want to
Talk?
talk? Okay, then let's do
I haven't heard a
Xbox
single word
React,
from Deer
and then
Oh man.
Just so you know.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk.
Really quick, what just happened is actually a huge like L for the town. So listen up right
Oh, it
now.
might not have actually happened. That's a crazy soul call. Logan's not right about everything.
He
Why
could
doesn't
be
he
though.
believe it?
He's made
Yeah,
so many
he's
percent of the
because
We're flipping coins.
that was the first time someone said we should probably trust him. It's seamless something an investigator would say to not really give it off, sort of thing. And now it's making me think that he's an investigator. So I was gonna say, medic, I would suggest you save J-Mook tonight in case it's a case. And if you are an investigator and you get one read, you probably want to tell us tomorrow, because they're probably gonna kill you no matter what. Now that's the problem with that sort of read.
But okay.
That makes sense.
That's all.
'Cause
Yeah.
Medic, yeah.
It does paint a target on both of them. And if they're saying that he's investigator, you know, that's primary target, that's secondary target.
Right.
Then
I
we'll
don't
kill
see
Logan
anything
and erase it from
The
our record.
medic, the medic can only heal. They can't heal 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
So if they do heal J-Mook because
really?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
an
Yeah.
investigator, the next night he's gonna get killed. So that's why J-Mook, if you are, you should reveal it next round so that we know and we can bounce off of it.
He's probably gonna be saved.
And I'll add that in this kind of rule set, I think that usually, just because, am I correct, Mafia will lose 1 kill power as soon as one Mafia's gone.
Yes.
correct.
So I actually think that whoever the cop is, if you find a Mafia, you should probably just
Yeah,
reveal,
it's
because
worth.
it happens so much in Summon Mafia where they try to sit on it because it's like, it'd be so sick if I got 2 Mafia, but no, just, if you trade out for 1 Mafia, it is huge.
Yeah,
So
it's like
just
the
do
biggest buff.
that. Tank.
I'm gonna be honest about the J-Book thing real quick. I just kind of said that at random because I wanted to see what people would say about it.
This is chaos, dude.
I've been getting that since.
So-
I've been getting that chaos.
Wait, so just to clarify, you basically you bombed J-Mook. Like, J-Mook's dead. J-Mook, you're going to die no matter what.
That's not actually true.
That's not true.
The Mafia has 2 kill power. I'm willing to bet they're going to throw 1 shot at J-Mook and then a shot at somebody else. Right? Like, am I
No,
crazy?
they wouldn't, because H-Boss just said do the healer on J-Book. So if you're Mafia and you're thinking about it, you're like, well,
They still have 2 kill power. They're going to take 1
Yeah,
kill.
but they'll just waste 1 kill power if the medic does heal him and then they try to kill him.
Kevin Deere.
Yeah.
So,
You go for it. Just say
okay. I really don't know if J-Book is the investigator or not, but he could just be Mafia at this point. But
What's going on over here?
I know. It's a disaster.
You
I'm
really like
bad.
the Pikachu.
Wow.
How much time we have left?
I was gonna hear Kevin and. I guess
Yeah, no,
Ryan
he
and
said
order
first.
that.
I haven't
Yeah,
ever
keep
seen
I
this.
moving.
I just felt a lot of weirdness between what happened with Iggy and Logan throwing back and forth. I think you're a Mafia kind of thing. But then again, Logan's super unpredictable, has said so many random things at this point. I just feel uncomfortable about that.
that's a really good intro.
How many TMTs yet are Logan?
Let's go.
Wait, Rianne's next.
Rianne?
Sorry, Rihanna and then tell.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Because-
Yeah, I wanted to bring up, since those 2 targets are painted, if Logan does die, then that would throw more suspicion towards Iggy. So that is something to pay attention to if that does end up happening. Keep that in mind. So.
One thing I noticed that I just kind of wanted to ask your expert. Something I just kind of observed was at the beginning of day 1 when the stakes are low, it's easy to kind of throw accusations out. People don't take it too seriously. You're very talkative. Every now and then I look at your corner and you've been doing little thinking poses. You seem very occupied with looking like you're trying to figure out who the Mafia is, but you haven't said anything
Actually
today.
thinking about it, yeah.
Maybe you're actually thinking about it, but
Tell us what you're touching.
what are you thinking?
I will say, yeah, I've been looking around. I've been looking at people's facial expressions.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
And I have some reads right now, but I'm not certain on them, so I've been keeping silent
Give
about
us
it.
the-
Give us the town reads. I want to hear town
Yeah,
reads. I don't
give
wanna
us
hear
the
Mafia
first
reads.
level,
I
the biggest
honestly
level.
think Logan is town, Scar is town.
Do you know Logan well?
I do not.
Okay.
Those are the only two that I think is town. If you want to know who I think is Mafia, what's your name again?
Bunda.
Bunda. I want to say he's Mafia. He's
Yeah,
been quiet the
absolutely.
entire
I'm
time.
definitely down to kill
The
Bunda.
only time
Yeah.
he's talked is whenever people have asked him any questions. And even if he's town, he just hasn't really said anything to help the town out.
I would like Town to win. I'm gonna motion to kill him.
Second.
I
second.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
it's
done.
It's just a pretty obvious kill at this point.
Your defense.
Okay, I think it'd be really silly to do that because I'm the investigator, and if I will happily, if someone in town has a good read, I will suss someone out.
No, we gotta
But
vote. We gotta
you shouldn't
vote.
kill me. I'm just saying, you kill me, it's really bad.
Who did you check?
We have to vote.
Oh, I can say,
Hold up. No, we have to vote.
You didn't tell me you checked.
It's fun done.
Can I talk?
Okay, do you have anything? You have something
I
else you
can
want to
say, I can say who I checked. I checked Blue,
And
he's G. He's town.
Okay. We're gonna vote on Bundun. Heads down. Raise your hand if you'd like to vote to kill Bundun. We need 7 votes to do so. It's okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, heads up. Keep your hands up if you voted.
Say heads up.
Yeah, you voted, right? Keep your hand up. Yeah. Just those 3. Okay, we'll continue.
Okay.
Might be.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I think that's a kind of weird pick. Oh wait, can I have a peek here? Sorry.
Wait, do we have
Me?
God damn it.
Let's say I think that's a
One,
Of everyone here. Everyone here.
What
are you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think that's a weird. We all kind of settled on like, okay, Blue's probably like town. I'm kind of confused.
Okay, so here's what just happened,
Okay.
everybody. We accused Homie of being Mafia because he has not said anything. As soon as he had the hot seat, he said something that made it very dangerous for us town to kill him, which is why our hands were down.
Yes.
Right?
Right. It's
I
risky.
asked him to tell us the one fucking thing he would actually know as a counterclaim. So basically everything in my mind points that was a fake claim, and he got to live.
Wait, you only
Because he hadn't said shit. So now we're gonna give him the pillow, and we need him to say
No, I
something
thought-
that's gonna blow our
There's a
mind.
good chance that could be.
Because I want to kill this
Yeah.
fool, but he boxed me out of it. I'm L cancel trapped. I can't meteor cancel.
Thank you.
He hit me at the
45.
frame.
Fucking hell.
But we should get him next time.
I'm so sorry that happened.
You agree with that?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
That's.
Alright, give
I
this
do.
It's a frame lockout.
Okay, so you said one person, it was Blue. I want to know
Yeah.
everyone else now.
No, I only,
Well, it was
we
just
only had
one.
one.
Yeah.
We only had one.
Jesus, these are the longest discussions ever.
Logan.
So, I mean, this is
We're
the
ahead of
opportunity too. If this claim is fake, and someone were to counterclaim investigator,
That's.
I mean that's actually probably a bad idea, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's
actually a
a
terrible
lie.
idea. No, never mind.
But now. Sorry.
No, yeah. I guess that would no. It's too early to do that.
Okay,
Actually,
fine.
here.
Yeah,
let's hear from Okay, so next round, healer saves me. And no, listen, I will just like vibe check someone who is like super sus. Like I'm thinking Scar's pretty sus, Logan's sus, and Juan's sus. That's what I've been thinking the whole time. Happy for people to vote who are
You're
town.
so broke, and you're asking this town for a save from the dealer.
Yeah, and then you can kill me. Oh yeah, then you can kill me after. You can kill me after. And I've done my play. Give me 1 round.
Let's hear from Jake.
Why do you think? Why do you think
I'm actually
Juan is
offended.
sus?
I don't know if COVID's not my approach is
I'm an Among Us pro. And the guy who always leads and is like feels like empty space.
Mister, I never played this game as Among Us Pro.
Among Us Pro,
Nah,
not
he's a
Mafia Pro.
veteran.
Also, partly why I didn't talk is I haven't played Mafia before, so I was like, once the first night happened, I got it. I was like, oh, okay, that's what I gotta do. I didn't know what investigator was,
So why am I sus?
because you've been just like, I don't know, you've been talking a lot, directing, like you're directing the conversation.
It's the victory.
Logan's like completely deadpan,
Right.
and he's like just OP. Like, so like, I'm like sussing you, but I'm not sure. You could be anything.
Let's go to Logan and then
Who? Logan?
I have a humble request for your investigation tonight. Can you investigate either Mech or Mikey? Those are the only two people.
I'm not playing.
You're not playing?
I'm not playing.
Yes.
Juan.
I would care.
Juan, I need
I'm going crazy, dude.
Okay.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Okay. Okay,
I'm about to motion.
I actually have
I'm this fucking close, Logan.
Okay, I actually have a suspicion, and I'm sorry. I'm not gonna front. The person that I'm most suspicious of right now is Rian. You're the person I'm most suspicious of.
What is going on?
Okay, here's why. Every time, like, Rian has either A, suggested a weird thing, which is the investigator out themselves immediately, and the only other time suspicion was cast on Iggy, Rian's the first person to go, oh, it'll be, if what do we call it? You, I think it was you cast, or you or Logan. No, Logan dies, that's gonna put more suspicion on Iggy. So don't believe that if that happens. And we haven't gone to night yet. So I'm willing to bet that the plan was Logan dies.
I was literally saying the opposite. I was literally saying that if Logan dies,
Iggy gets
is
us.
Mafia. Yeah, exactly.
But
Would that
no,
not
you
be
were
the case?
framing it like, oh, Iggy will look more suspicious, so keep that in mind. That sounds like you're trying to set them up for a defense, not going after them. Because it sounds like you're saying, oh, the Mafia are trying to frame Iggy
That's
as
exactly the
suspicious.
opposite of what I was saying.
You want to
Yeah, it's definitely the opposite.
Yeah, let's do 1 minute here.
Do you
Logan's
think-
starting to
I-
see fucking
Do you think that
guns.
Bundan is lying? Do you think Bundan is town and actually the investigator?
No, I think that was a false claim, but yeah, I mean,
That's in line with how you
we were
voted.
just talking about trading out Mafia for town, and like if we were able to actually get that trade, it would probably be beneficial. But investigators really valuable. I don't really know the full weight of that role or like how valuable it actually is. So
I know I'm an investigator. But the reason I'm saying that
you can prove it. You can prove it.
No, I know Blue is town, so I'm very because like right now I'm an investigator, so I know 100% Blue's town. So his opinion matters, where everyone else, you've got to be skeptical about it. So I'm just curious on Blue.
Yeah.
Because like if I go out, at least you guys get some info.
Whoever the healer is, just this one time. Even if I die tonight, it's okay. I trust Bundan right now. If I'm wrong later in the game, I will eat my words. I will. I'll be out of the game. I'll eat my words. I've hung out with you. I've met you. I believe you. I'm town. If you're a healer, it's okay if I get sniped. It's okay. I don't mind. Please one time.
Okay.
Please one time.
No, you can't double tap.
Please one time.
You
Hear
should
him
tell
out
us
the next
who
round.
you're going to check.
Yeah, that's what I want to figure
And
it out.
then do
I
whatever
wanna
your
find
actions
people.
are based off what his plan
Let's
is,
hear
and
from
then you'll know for a fact.
Logan and then Bundan, and then I'm gonna need to hear.
Okay, I would like to revise my previous. Investigate Mech or Iggy. Those are the only two people that I really, really want investigated right now. I'll do whatever you want.
I have an idea as
You
well.
get Juan, go.
Yeah. I'm gonna motion to kill Logan.
Oh, yes.
Is that a second? I
Okay,
would like to
here's the thing.
verbally hear.
If I was Mafia, I would do everything in my power to keep Logan alive because he is fucking
Logan's hurting
disheveling.
town.
Okay.
What?
Logan's like scaring town.
That's what I mean.
Way
Like,
too much
I'm
randomness.
frightened.
Okay, we kill Logan. I check Juan. So that
Please,
way, because
please.
I'm
You're not
sussing.
even
I'm
giving me
sussing.
my wishes before you kill me.
Wait, listen. I'm
Please
sussing.
check
I'm
him.
sussing these two. So if Logan dies, and then I find Juan's Mafia, then like.
Are you
get a Mafia.
seconding the
find out that
motion?
Juan's
Because I don't
town
think I
is
heard
Juan's
that.
town.
Yeah, can I do the motion?
Okay,
Juan's
sure.
town.
Yeah.
He's town.
All right,
He's town.
Logan's
What
defense.
about town?
Logan's defense.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna say I'm town. Juan's town. I believe you're an investigator. Whatever, kill me. I don't really care that much. I love to play this game, but if you kill me, you can kill me. I think I bring a certain element to the game.
Very random.
Logan, it's nothing personal.
If I die, please fulfill my dying wishes of investigating Mech or Iggy, who are both definitely going to vote for me, I think.
Okay, whatever happens with this vote, we're gonna go tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Check me.
Logan.
Please.
Everyone, heads down. Please raise your hand if you'd like to kill Logan Gaming. Yep, that is enough. That is 8 votes. Please raise your head and keep your hands up real quick so we can see who voted.
I'd like to make a point. I did not vote.
No.
Me neither.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Logan's dead. Let's go tonight.
Defended you.
I would
Remember, Mafia will have 2 kill powers
You
tonight.
wanted to get rid of the cheat?
I'll be looking pretty sus right now. That's pretty nice. Oh, sure, yeah, go for it. Okay, yeah, heads down, everyone, please.
You tried to kill Mikey.
Mafia, look at me. Please point to the first person you would like to kill tonight. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia, please point to the second person you would like to kill tonight. you, Mafia. Will the investigator please? T for town and for Mafia. Healer, who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante, who would you like to, would you like to use your shot tonight? Thank you, Vigilante. All right, good morning. We've lost two titans of the Melee community. H-God and Bobby Scar.
Jesus Christ. Cowards.
Been killed in the night.
Cowards.
Okay. Who wants this fucking Pikachu? Here you go, Ricky.
I want to make a point that I didn't vote for Logan because if he, for whatever reason, if the investigator checked me and knew that I wasn't Mafia, I don't know why, I would have trusted him more. For if he put all his trust in Bundon. And then the next thing I want to point out is, I forgot. Fuck.
I got next. I was first. Bun, who'd you check?
I checked. Well,
I was gonna ask that.
I checked Juan.
Yeah.
But like now that I'm thinking about it, it was a bad play.
Yeah, we
it
should
was
have
horrible.
checked- I felt
I shouldn't have
confident
checked
Juan. We should
Juan
check Rian
because the
next.
Mafia was always going to kill Juan.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
but that info to me tells me that the person who's Mafia's like played the game a bit because that was a smart play. Now that I thought about it.
I think the obvious information is that you're Mafia.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter, like, at the end of the day, if you're Mafia and there's a cop claim, you need to kill the investigator. It doesn't matter if the medic might save him. The medic can't save the same person 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
There's no big brain play there. The Mafia is always going to go for the cop claim.
Yeah.
And both kills, unless the Vigi shot, in which case the Vigi, I guess, should make this known, but 95% what happened was the Mafia just killed Bobby and H-Buck. So probably whatever we discussed today, the day should end in us killing Bunda.
I agree.
Which, if we're sure that Bunda is not the investigator in Mafia, he said that Blue was innocent, which
Can I just say, can I just
trying to
say,
say his Mafia buddy. But I'm just throwing that out there.
the odds of that, I feel like, I'll throw it to you in a second, I'm sorry. The
sorry.
odds of that are, I think, pretty unlikely, because I think knowing how nervous Blue looks, I think the logic, if you are the Among Us god, as you say, what you do kind of is you see the person that's most scared and most scared of being accused, and you kind of comfort them. You're like, oh no, I know you're good. I know you're good. And what happens? Blue would then go, Blue, which is exactly what Blue did next to me, which is like, oh, okay, he's got my back. Like, he's my guy. But you're lying to the young lad. You're lying to him. You still want 80? No, you're good? Okay.
I'm good.
I'll give it to you, Blue. I think you're the center right now.
I take back my original statement. I think he's manipulating me. I think you're Mafia. I trusted you, and I feel like you went behind my back, and I think you're Mafia.
I saw him vent.
Look, I'm probably dead, but I'm telling you, like, I'm the investigator.
Well, why do you think that the Mafia didn't even target you?
You got medic saved.
Because I probably got medic saved.
No, right? Because the Mafia, like, 2 kills happened. So do you think the Vigi shot went off?
Why-
How does that add up?
No double tap. Double tap's not a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Mafia targeted H-Box and Scar. They didn't go for
Yeah,
go
but
for Bunda.
that's what I'm.
The medic
That's
doesn't come into play.
That's
what I'm
my.
saying.
That's my point. It's like I think they're smart enough to know where it's like, I said the healer saved me, so they know the healer's gonna save me. So
The
they keep.
healer can't save the same person 2 nights in a row.
No, I know.
So
that's
why
what-
wouldn't they target you last night and then again tonight to make sure you're dead?
Because they know that now I put myself in the hot seat that I'm an easy target to be killed from the town.
So they get 2 kills instead of 1 block.
Just telling the truth. It's actually
He
easier to
doesn't add
tell
up.
the truth. I'm
Like,
probably dead.
Why would you do that hyper optimization on a read for 1 extra kill on 1 night?
Also,
Right.
You can guarantee the cop dead the next night.
Oh, that makes
Because
sense. So
you
you,
win.
yeah, so because then it's checked.
And this
That's
is
what
Because
I'm
they
saying.
had a bad check, then you
And
were
this
gonna
is the
check
other
H-Star.
thing. This is the other thing. If they do tap him anyways, and then there's only 1 kill in the nights, that would be a discussion for the town to discuss later. Oh, was Logan Mafia? Oh, well, did the medic actually save him? And it would confuse the town even more. So no matter what, the Mafia's best decision would be to take him out.
Yeah, can I? So, I forgot, but last night, was that the second night
Yes.
Yeah, that's second night. Yeah.
so the first
So
night
I've seen
got
2
killed.
people. Yeah.
Okay. But was it the second night after you've revealed that you're the investigator?
First night.
First night.
I
Okay, so-
said I found it was blue, and then I revealed I was investigator the next.
So that means
next
that the
day.
healer used it on you last night, but we have
Yeah.
to see. So if you don't die this night,
Oh no,
you
go
know,
finish, go.
basically, we can't know if Bundan is Mafia right now because, like, he could have couldn't have been killed last night. Like, we don't know if the Mafia was going after him, and you know, because he got healed, right? That's what I'm thinking. So.
People
I'm
just
gonna
not
wait.
understanding what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying, but let me explain
Yeah.
why.
I want to hear Tove explain.
It is possible that the Mafia, so the 3 Mafia members just don't understand that.
No, but we. So
You know?
Bundan
I want to hear
said.
you explain it again. Tove.
Right,
He
so
doesn't get it.
2 people died, right? Like, Bobby and H-Box both got killed by the Mafia. They get 2 kills, which means that the Mafia didn't even try, like, regardless of what the medic did, the Mafia didn't know that the medic would go for Bundan last night, right?
But
Before we went to bed, Bundan asked who should I check, and the suggestions were, I think, H-Box.
I said Logan or
Star,
H-Box.
right?
He said it's a
So I
joke,
said
and
kill
so was
Logan.
So that's,
H-Box,
but Logan and H-Box are both dead now, so they knew that whoever he checks is useless information for the town, so then should keep him alive and get 2 kills on people who are.
Yeah, right. I will also add, by the way, that waking up and saying H-Box was the person I checked right after he dies is awfully convenient. But that's the last thing I'll
But
just
I
say.
did say it before that happened.
No, you woke up and said it after.
I said it before.
He did say before we went to night he was checking Xbox.
Yeah, I said I'm
He
gonna
did
check
say that.
Xbox.
Probably a
Fair.
really, really stupid thing for me to say. I think Deer and Bundan are both Mafia because Logan said check me or Mech. He didn't say anything about Quan, at least that's what I remember. So I think that he's trying to save him. And I also think
He
that
did.
all of Bundan's investigations did nothing to provide to anyone regardless.
Yeah, can I-
Regardless of what Logan pleaded with his dying words.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. I do think we should just kill Bundan. I think it's almost blatant, but I will say, is there any other claim for investigator? Because if we don't get the right person now, we lose as town.
It's also possible the investigator's already dead.
That's true, but I'm asking, is there anyone else who's going to counterclaim investigator? Because there is literally no other time potentially possible for you to do that. Looking at you, J-Mook, do you want to counterclaim investigator?
Alright, so I am not investigating.
Okay.
I am not. I know, like, what was it, like, first night, I was talking about Blue, I was talking about how we were just essentially, like, nitpicking. Honestly, I think we're better off killing Bundan, but if there's any more, like, I don't know.
Let's go for 2 more minutes.
You can talk next.
Scar was her body was very adamant about if there was,
You have to speak up.
Bobby was very adamant
Yeah.
that, what's like the role, like the investigator.
Yeah.
He was very adamant that the investigator speak up now, like worst case scenario, they get killed the next night. Juan or Bobby like didn't speak up as investigator. I know I'm like literally swapping back and forth in Bundan right now. I still kind of want to vote you out.
That's a personal.
But I guess I'm very new to this, so like maybe I'm just thinking like at the wrong like.
No, you
Okay, I'm gonna give my reads, and I think it's a good idea for us to have more information. I think town, suspicious, town, suspicious, town, suspicious, town is what I'm thinking
So
right now.
who do you think is suspicious?
I think you're suspicious,
I
Rand's
agree.
suspicious, and Mech is suspicious.
Wait, you pointed at me and suspicious.
I also think you're suspicious, but I don't know. You're also pretty new, and you also talk a lot, so it's just
Jura expert, right?
Yep.
Okay. When Bundan claimed investigator, like, you looked really almost offended and your hand shot up. Were you about to counterclaim and you just decided not to? Like, what's going on there? Because I think if you're a cop, like, you come in now, you tell us who you scan, and you're gonna get at least 1 more night because there'll be a medic save tonight. If you can even verify some town right now, I think that'd be huge. Otherwise, I deadass think you're either investigator or mafia.
Well, the unfortunate thing, I'm not investigator. I just truly believe that he was Mafia, and then he went and said I was investigator, which threw me off because he's new, and I was thinking a tactic he was doing is, since someone accused him, he was going to claim a role to say, hey, I'm innocent. So that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, No, that doesn't sound right. Other than that, that was really it about it. I don't have any other information.
Let's hear from Mech, then Rian, and then.
I'm pretty dead.
I'm just gonna add my voice to the stack. I mean, we're running out of time. We gotta go with a read. Like we gotta go. So I'm fine with killing Bundun. Sorry, Mike, you're out.
I don't think we should kill Bundun, for a few reasons. The amount of Mafia we have here, we're gonna have to force them to use one kill on Bundun if he is actually the investigator.
How many nights are we gonna do this in a round where we don't kill Bundun?
We're running out of people.
It's almost.
We have
one more.
Okay.
The suspicion's
Let's
there.
hear from
like,
Iggy
no one's
real quick.
counterclaiming. No one's like the suspicion's there enough to
The thing
vote.
is, for a counterclaim, someone could have counterclaimed, but nobody did.
Unless the vigilante shoots wrong next night, we still have one more night after this.
I think everyone's pretty dead set on
No, we
Bundun,
don't.
and I'm still on the fact
We have
that
8
Deer.
people, right?
No, we have 10.
Oh, we have 10. Wait, we have 10 people?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my God.
Okay,
What's
well,
happening?
We need to kill
first
Mafia.
off, I want to say that I'm still pretty. I feel like it's pretty unanimous that everyone thinks that Bundun is Mafia, but I do want to say that I'm still not over the fact that Deer excluded my name to quote Logan when saying check HBox or Mech before I die, when he clearly said me or Mech, so it felt like he was just trying to cover up and
I didn't
say.
feel your suspicion.
And it just sounded like he was trying to give Bundun an escape route to, hey, you checked HBox.
Oh,
You know, we all asked.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say.
Does anyone want to make a motion?
I think we motion.
I want a motion.
Motion to kill Bundun.
I second.
Okay. What then?
Defense. Oh, guys, talk. I'm dead.
Oh no, it's your defense, and then
Oh,
we
my
vote.
defense. I don't know. Look, it's gonna be really like. I see where you're coming from, but like, I think it's gonna be really silly if you kill me, because I know it sounds super sus, but like, if I live the next night, 100% need to kill me, right? That makes sense from the town's perspective. But I promise you, I'm the investigator, and I can give you at least one night of information as people from town. But the thing is, if the healer healed me last time, they can't heal me again. So if the Mafia has a hard decision to make, to keep me alive or kill me, regardless, townsmen can kill me next round. I can give you one round of information, and then I'll head out the door, happy that I provide as much information as possible. But it's up to you guys. Like, I'm chilling.
And even
Okay.
I can't talk, right?
Yeah,
I
we gotta
can't
vote.
respond
We
to
gotta vote. Heads down. Please raise your hand if you would like to vote for Bundun. Yep, that is enough. Keep those hands up and raise your heads just so everyone can see who everyone voted for.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Sorry, dude.
It's alright.
And we will go tonight. Okay. Mafia, please look at me. Please indicate who you'd like to kill. Thank you, Mafia. Investigator. Please let me know who you'd like to investigate. Thank you, Investigator. Healer. Who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante. Would you like to use your shot? Thank you, Vigilante. Alright, it's a bloodbath.
Oh.
We've lost Toph. Blue. We've lost our expert as well.
Is that GG?
That's GG then if Mafia is here.
Wait, who has killed Toph?
Yep, the game is over.
Okay.
Mafia wins.
Who was Mafia?
Woo!
Let's go!
I knew it.
Woohoo!
Jamie, you said like nothing.
Damn.
Got by every time without saying stuff.
Jamie got the biggest jab
Wait, so
free
who
out of
Vigi shot? Who Vigi shot?
You got the biggest jab free out of
Mac Vigi shot?
Mac shot.
Why'd you shoot? Why'd you shoot? I told you, dude. I was down. I told you not to investigate. I was down. I knew you were shot. You were I was down.
Yes, yeah, Blue. I told you, dude. Who was he? Yeah, Blue's good. All right.
Damn, that was bad.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be back with another game of Mafia.